Okay, we're gonna now home teleport. Did I cancel it? I must have canceled it. Okay, gonna buy ourselves a steel axe from Bob. We'll use this a bit later. Oh, I forgot to pick up a knife. I think I'm supposed to pick up a knife. So I'll do that now. Yes, I am supposed to have picked up a knife when I was in the kitchen in the first place. We'll do that now. I'm also going to fill my other bucket with water. If you're following on the text guide, you will have not picked up the knife yet. You can buy it later in the Ardougne general store. Also, those Windows notifications are from the video. I'm trying to edit those things out, but I can't do it if they're in the middle of me talking. Same thing with some Discord notifications. So if you see a random Discord notification, it might be the video. But back to it. Alright, we're gonna head over and do Draynor Village. Go to Draynor Village. My girlfriend just stole my cheese fries. Those little like chips you can get at the gas station. They're called cheese fries. They're not like cheesy really. But I had a bag, but I wasn't eating them because they would create a bunch of crunkling noises during the recording. And my girlfriend just came up and stole it, so I have to get another bag of chips. But that's what I get. She's quite the saint for letting me do these recordings. Appreciate her quite a bit. Okay, we're gonna head into Draynor Village and get ourselves a chronicle. The chronicle isn't really required for this section of the guide, but you will want it later. I mean, technically you come back at one point, you can get the chronicle again, but we're gonna get it now just in case you decide to need it or for some reason you might as well have it. Alright, we're gonna buy a chronicle. I'm gonna go buy 5 teleport cards just in case. Alright, continue on. Put that there. And the reason why we have a bronze axe and a steel axe is that you can't use the steel axe until you get a couple woodcutting levels. I had the original version of the guide. You chop a tree with an iron axe and then drop the iron axe immediately, and people kept trying to change the guide to say to just use the steel axe, but I had to keep changing it back because people didn't think about the fact that you can't actually use the steel axe at level 1 woodcutting. You need, I think, level 6 woodcutting to use a steel axe. And you need a pair of logs, like a pile of logs, to complete Monk's Friend, which requires an axe to get the logs. So people kept messing that up. So I had to add a note to say, hey, you can't use the steel axe at level 1 woodcutting. You need to complete Monk's Friend first, and then you can use the steel axe. Anyway, that funny story aside, we're gonna head over here and buy some feathers. I'm gonna clear out some inventory space too, because I don't think I'll need this. I'll keep a couple. Actually, get rid of most of it. It takes run energy. You know, it says weight to carry that food around, so put on some weight. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna buy some feathers. Oh. Buy feather packs. I believe that's the right number. It should be 900. If I did my math correct. Hopefully I did. Alright, so now we're going to buy sardines. and we're going to cook the sardines to get level 15 cooking. This is just a nice thing to have done because you'll need it later, and you're right here at the store. Might as well get it done. This will allow you to cook trout, and the trout will get from fly fishing later on. So that way you can train your cooking. But just to get to level 13 to 15, we're just going to do this real quick. Also, it does slightly reduce the chance of you burning your red berry pie in the next step, so that's also why we're doing it now. Might as well get it done. I don't know if there's something weird with that, but you just get stuck and can't light the log. But I don't know, it feels to me like if you reset it and then try again, it has a higher chance of working. But it's probably not true at all. But you see, like there, I reset it and it went right away. You know, I'm superstitious like that. Oh, there we go. Oh, we'll go and finish out these sardines. Listen to Sea Shanty 2. Okay, now we're gonna head over to the food store. Buy ourselves some red berries and pots of flour. I'm gonna go ahead and get 3 of each, just as a backup. Okay. Now we're gonna make some of this pastry dough. Now make sure you get the pastry dough. Don't make the wrong type of dough. We're gonna use it here on our pie dish. And then use the red berries on the pie dish. And then come up here to the range and cook. This is the only reason I got the extra bucket of water, so I could just do 2 of these at a time. If you burn this, then there's a water source just up here to the north. You can use that to fill up your buckets of water to make more pastry dough. Let's see. Okay, so I cooked it. But if you end up burning it, you can right click and there'll be an empty option to get your pie dish back. And then you can just make another red berry pie. If you manage to fail it 3 times in a row, you just have to go back and get more supplies. But usually, I mean, hopefully 3 times is enough. Just don't be unlucky next time, okay? Alright, well now we can drop all this stuff. We don't need the extras. We do need our red berry pie though. Move this down here. Alright, we're gonna head down here to Thurgo and continue the Knight's Sword. Mr. Red Berry Pie Man. The old version of this guide did the Night Sword over the course of like 5 hours because it's such a sprawling quest. I mean, maybe not 5 hours, but 4 hours or something, because we did so much stuff in the meantime. But this route is a lot more streamlined because we're just going to focus on getting that agility up and not do so much crazy multi-questing right at the start. We can do some multi-questing later, but this run is going to be a lot more streamlined, so we don't really need to do all the extra stuff. We're just going to be more focused. We'll come back for it later. I really would like to do Daddy's Home to get the teleport tablets to help this go faster, but you would also get the construction rewards, and we want to use those rewards later. So it's unfortunate. Otherwise we could have a couple teleports to speed this up. But we want to use that to complete some Mahogany Homes contracts to get our construction head started. Alright, so we're going to come over here. We're going to use our jug. And this is why we save the jug. We're going to fill it at the sink right here. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to head over and complete Hazel Cult. This is gonna get us a little bit of thieving experience to get started. Hey guys, quick thing here. While you're coming by, grab yourself a rope and a knife from this general store. If you didn't pick up the knife earlier, this is where the text guide is getting it, but this is just a slightly better thing to do, and we'll continue on from there. You can choose to do sheep herder right now for a little bit of extra cash. I'm gonna skip that because I don't feel like doing sheep herder right now, and I don't think it's gonna be required. If I end up needing the extra 3,000 coins, then I guess I'll have to come back and do it, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary. And I'd rather do it when I have better run energy restore, because run energy is really important for that quest. Oh, the automatic run energy is on. Don't like that setting. You have to side with Hazel because not only is there no combat in this type, this run of the quest, but you actually get different rewards for the two different quest options. And you don't get the money or the thieving experience if you side with the other guys. You need to side with Hazel in order to get the thieving experience and the 2,000 coins. So that's why you're doing the Hazel. So don't overlook that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. You could make it up elsewhere, but you know, there's a reason for it. Okay, guys, that is Hazel cult completed. Now we're going to do Monk's Friend. And that will allow us to get some wood cutting. I might go ahead and make a cut there for these quests, but I don't know. We'll see. This guide intentionally doesn't skip a whole lot because I want people to be able to see the steps. Just in case somebody needs help or something, you know, somebody doesn't know how to do something, they can see a full visual of how to do everything. So I'm not as sure about skipping steps, even though I imagine people could figure it out. I think maybe in probably in the later sections, the later videos, I'll skip a lot more. But for this first video, I guess I'll probably just keep it all in. And as I go, I'll probably start editing out more of the quests. Just assume you guys can figure it out with Quest Helper. But for this one, I guess I'll probably keep it all in. We'll see. We'll see how what I decide. Oh, gotta talk to him again. Okay, guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's boogie. Oh, baby. I love this. Everybody loves this quest. This is the best quest in the whole game. You gotta feel the rhythm, do the jig. Oh, yeah. You know, I actually dance in real life. I'm a ballroom dancer. I do ballroom and country dancing, so this is right up my alley. Well, I mean, not exactly, but I guess they're kind of partner dancing. Not exactly. But anyway, go ahead and pop a couple balloons. You gotta pop the balloons. That's mandatory. If you don't pop the balloons, at least a couple of them, after you're done with this quest, then it's a disgrace to family. You know, it's just incorrect. So you have to do that. Okay, so now we can drop this bronze axe. Now we can use the steel axe. Not before. Oh, we can also get rid of this. You can either drop the law runes or sell them the next time we get to a shop. I guess I'll hold on to them. But we're now going to chop some logs and get ourselves 900 arrow shafts. Again, this is something you could skip. I'm just going to keep it in the video, but you could just skip this process. It'll take a little while. But this is going to be the fletching levels we need for Tourist Trap. There's not really any good early game fletching quests that you can do, so you're just going to train it this way. And it won't take too long. That way you can get your level 10 fletching knocked out, and we'll be on our way. Okay, so I decided that I would go ahead and cut that fletching and wood cutting out of the video because you guys don't really need to watch me chop logs for, you know, like 10 or 15 minutes or something, however long it took. But something you do need to know is that you're going to go ahead and complete the sea slug quest right now. I actually cut out some commentary of me saying that it wasn't important, but it actually is important because you need to unlock the minigame teleport. I'm going to show you guys that you can come over here to the Port Khazard General Store and purchase the items you need for the quest. I think you just need like a torch and oh, I guess I've already completed, but you need some swamp paste, but that's easy. You come over here, buy some swamp paste for the quest and a tinder box, and I think that's all you need. Whatever else you need, you can buy it there. And you're gonna chop logs and burn them until you reach level 30 fire making, and that will allow you to complete the quest. Also, once you're done completing Sea Slug, go ahead and hop on over to the Temple of Ikov dungeon. Keep the torch that you got from the quest and use it as a light source to get yourselves a pair of boots of lightness. And then after you're done with the quest, you can drop the tinderbox, drop the torch, the glass, the sticks, the pearls. You could sell the pearls to a general store if you wanted, but it's not a big deal. But that will help you out. So the videos originally didn't do this, but you will want to complete Sea Slug now because we will use the minigame teleport in the future. Alright, back to it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fletch these as I walk. So we have now finished up the fletching, or you know, the getting the arrow shafts. I'm gonna be fletching these as I walk around, just a little bit more efficient. I'm gonna go ahead and sell my law runes to the general store here, and go work on some thieving. We're gonna try and get 25 thieving. This will allow us to steal from the fruit stalls and a little bit later, so might as well get it knocked out. I'm also going to buy a rope while I'm here. I think I was supposed to do that earlier, but I'm going to go and do it now. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these arrows just real quick. So I can drop them. And we're gonna be here until I get 21 thieving, I believe is the requirement for tribal totem. There we go, that was our level 10 fletching. Yep. So that will give us the ability to do tribal totem, which is just a little bit of a free thieving experience. And, you know, get the quest done. And we're going to be going to level 25. Okay guys, I'm back. We just finished up 21 thieving. So we can do tribal totem. So, this is the stairs I'm talking about. Make sure that you investigate the stairs before you climb up. If you just climb up those stairs straight away, then you get plopped into a dungeon and it's really annoying. Okay. There you go. Just a little bit of quest to knock out. You technically don't even need to do this quest. I'm not even actually sure it's faster. But we might as well knock it out. Judging by our XP tracker, I actually think we probably lost a little bit of time. But we got the quest done. Because I was getting close to 20k experience per hour before. Now we're a little bit lower than that. But it's not a huge difference. And we got a quest finished. There we go. We can now do fruit stalls. Alright, we won't need any of this food because we will be doing fruit stalls actually shortly. So we'll need the inventory space. Alright, so now we have that done. We're going to go ahead and knock out Plague City. In order to do that, we have to go all the way up here to the Grand Tree to get the Dwell Berries. Which is unfortunate. It's quite a walk, but you know, it has to be done. Not much of a way around it. You could try and get them from the McGrubber Woods, but I don't think that's faster, and you need the other materials from them anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and hike over there to the Grand Tree, the Gnome Stronghold, and then the Grand Tree. We'll purchase the stuff we need, then come back and do Plague City. Okay, guys. Real quick, we're gonna buy some dwell berries, some chocolate dust, and a bucket of milk. I'm gonna go ahead and use these together. I think you use the chocolate milk and then use that. You got the hangover cure. Okay, there we go. What are the dwell berries for? Do we need the dwell berries? I think we do, right? I forgot what the dwell berries are actually for, but we made the hangover cure. Yeah, we do need dwell berries. So, all right, we're gonna head back to Ardougne and complete Plague City. I don't know why I just walked around this way. I need to actually be on this side. Okay, guys, we're gonna complete Plague City here. Okay, that completes Plague City. That was required to get the mining level to mine the Blurite order for the Knight Sword quest. Okay, guys, with that, I'm going to call it the end of this episode into Ardougne, and we'll be continuing on right where we left off in the next episode. The only thing I do want to add is that you should probably pick up a couple cakes. The text guide mentions this earlier, but in the videos I have a little bit of food. But if you are out of food, you should grab just a couple cakes from the bakery in case you need them. They won't necessarily be required, but if you do need them, for the next section going through the Blurite mines, then you'll be happy to have them. So that's it, and I will see you guys in the next one.